it's a term that you basically build him. He don't really level fatigue a lot, and they can move and hit. Basically, can move one tile and hit. So this is what they can, and they have quick hands. They can change the weapon, and don't get like any penalties for that. So this is what they should do. This will be basically, I will have like, I would say like at least 5 to 6 of those. They do more than that, but generally speaking, this is like this is like the backbone of my army. They will be battle forged. They will be very heavy armored. They have two-handed weapons, and they go in basically almost like first or at least seconds, and then they do things. They just kill things. They block things. They will be very, very important. So, and again, I want to build them as durable as possible, right? So, and I do this, and like a lot of people say, you know, you go berserk later on. If you kill a target, you get like extra points, and then you go killing frenzy, but then you have to level fatigue every time, and then even then it's not really enough. So, in shorter fights, this could be a good thing. But then they're kind of vulnerable to other things, like for example, mental attacks from Hexen or from like against ancient undead. Then they're kind of vulnerable to that, right? Like actually, they get then like cursed, they get stunned. Range attacks, fighting against goblins or like noble armies, those arbalists, they are very, very deadly. Or just like raiders throwing weapons. And what I do with them, or with most of my bros that have like, let's say, this type of job in my company to do. Okay, just go there. I make it like this. So, of course, only 3. That was very unlucky. Of course, a level melee attack and melee defense. That was like a mid-roll. That was fine. And then I kind of look. So, I don't take a 2 resolve roll. I kind of want to bring him to like 50. But that's not like the case now, and he will get there later on. And I look, what is higher? Is it HP or is it range defense? And I kind of go range defense in the beginning. So, because later on I will take this perk, anticipation. A lot of people don't use this, but what this makes is that yeah, dudes get way less hit by range attacks, and especially fighting against goblins, this will make your life 10 times easier, right? Because then not every shot hits, you don't get like poison all the time. Those fights are very painful regardless. But I think they're just like more well-rounded, and they just survive longer. And of course, you do more damage with them in the beginning, but I'd say after a couple of turns, your guys, they don't have fatigue anymore. And then they only hit once around anyways, right? And with that, I rather take Fortified Mind, so they have like a very high resolve. They're more resilient to stuff like those mental attacks. They don't flee actually at all. And this is like another thing. Resolve plays a big role in this. So the higher resolve is, the higher the chances that Fearsome actually procs and does something. So this actually amplifies the idea that I have. Of course, I will not have like those running around berserkers that kill everything, because I think for that you need like a really, really strong bro. You need like a lot of fatigue. And maybe I have one or two of them when they actually fit. But those normal bros you normally have, they don't really fit that role. You want to have somebody who has a lot of fatigue, like let's say 120 and maybe 3 stars and like all the other perks. So it has to be like an extremely rare and very strong bro. Let's see. Maybe I have one of them later on. Maybe not. We will figure that out. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Again, I'm talking way too much about this, but he will become like, of course, a melee. And I kind of like to use Colossus in the beginning because 66 life is absolutely fine for the beginning. Yeah, he is a fodder dude, straight up. You can go either way. I mean, his melee attack is for the beginning pretty good actually. You don't need that. At some point maybe you want to do that. Depends how he rolls. How does he roll? I mean, that's fine. I don't want him to run. That's actually a very high roll, so I take that. pushing him over 40 in the beginning is a very good idea. Sometimes you have bros. Do I have some of them? They have like 25 resolve. They are really bad. You don't really want them. Yeah, just take Colossus. Just to make it easier. Just take Colossus on almost everyone besides like your thrower, basically. You can give them that later on to fix some problems maybe, but you just want to have them level fast, so you get to this pretty fast, and then it's a big power spec, especially you have like more than one thrower, like 2 throwers. They really, like, trust me, they rip enemies apart crazy. It's a fun story. I had like a fight against a very big goblin camp. I think it was even like Goblin City, and I had 3 of those. I was playing cultist. I was just trying something out, and they were actually killing like 5 to 6 goblins every turn. Like, it was crazy. And because they did so much damage, like this routing thing was like a big thing, and this fight became pretty easy because half of the goblins were just like running away and didn't do anything. And the ones that were there, they all had like this debuff of, yeah, not of just being like in this breaking state or fleeing state, right? Tank or melee? Yeah, he's, I think. But it doesn't really matter. Colossus anyways. And now it kind of changes a little bit. But his roll here is really bad here too, so I can just do this. Oh, misclick. Kind of happy with this roll here. So I normally wouldn't level this if this is a tank, but those rolls are so bad, I wouldn't take that. If I have this much, like if you have over 50 as a tank, it's fine. Yeah, we will see. I mean, to be honest, the chances that every one of those survives until like the end game, until you do like Sunken Library, or I don't know, you do Black Monolith or whatever, or Kraken, I mean, the chances are pretty slim that I actually all survive. Maybe one of them, we will see. So yeah, this was leveling up. This took like some time, obviously. Let's have like his last check. Yeah, as long as I don't have another bro, I kind of want to do that. I need a new bro, but they are terrible. He could actually be not bad. I mean, he had actually good armor for the beginning. He even has like a dagger. I try him out. Okay. Holy crap. Yeah, he's at least like a decent tank. So which one of those is... One of them has to go on the front line. I don't want to bring him. I guess you won. I need at least one net. Okay, then you get this net. Oh, he has a net? That is not a good idea. Yeah. Slowly we get out of the very terrible armor. That price here is actually good. I don't use that, and it's worth a lot of money, so I will sell here. Guess we'll water away tomorrow anyway, so I can sell that too. Luckily, I don't need this. I don't really get... Oh my god, they are very expensive. Everything is kind of expensive. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, this is like the other one, yes. The problem with this type of mission, there could be a raider or two, and they are pretty tough to deal with in the beginning. 2 days. Let me have a look. Maybe a little bit of time to repair, but that's not. I mean, I don't know. That could be a pretty easy fight or not. I just try it. Yeah, a few raiders. Let's try it. That one is really, really dangerous. That raider is fine. Yeah, this doesn't look good. This looks like death. Yeah, I think there's no way. Okay, that's a great start. That was the one raider. Really good. If I burst him down, maybe. Okay, he wasted his... What the heck? Oh my god. That was very lucky. Maybe I even got the helmet. Oh my god. Okay, that tree will help. I hope. No! I should have moved. I should have watched. Maybe we get this. That was a misplay on my part. But I'm very happy how this turns out. No. Oh, the hand didn't drop too. That was kind of unlucky. But we got this. That pike will help a lot. Like a lot. Okay, which one I want to have leveled? You could actually maybe take a sword. So you see now this mod calculates like, is it worth it to repair that? Okay, he leveled up again. So what I do here most of the time for most all of them, I think gifted is really good. Sometimes there are bros, they are so good they don't need this. Then you can take like something else that is just more valuable. But I think this is one of the best perks you can basically get. It's basically one level up. And all those rolls are maxed, so I mean you can see he doesn't have stars here, like +3. This is so good. And yeah, I think I take one last resolve roll with him. Wow, that was very lucky. And HP. Well, maybe he becomes a pretty good bro. We will see. I mean, he's so high, like, almost can use like an axe for him, but that's a bit too early to be honest. That one net was really good there. By the way. Who threw that? Was it him? No. Oh yeah, one net, that's fine. Those missions can be very good, and there are like 3 levels to this. There's like some way or a long way, and I think something else. So this is not that far away. Like it's like middle. Some way is like in the middle, then it's like not far away or something, and then there's a long way. So I mean it's like 300 crowns almost for free. And the idea here is to go into the general direction. Of course, daytime really helps. There's like some sort of like this. Already found. Oh, cool. Like a small event. One of his injuries is gone. It is sometimes you could do this because this is kind of like in the near surroundings of a city, so those tend to be not as difficult, but I don't know. As a new player, again, I wouldn't do that. If you know what you're doing and you play longer, I mean, go for it. But sometimes you go into there and then there's like, I don't know. Now, like imagine that there's like 7 raiders and they all have like decent gear. They would crush me. So and the run is then basically over because they play on Ironman. So yeah, I sometimes chicken out on those things, you know. But I mean. The idea is to survive. That's basically the this is very cheap. This is very cheap too. Can sell this. Wait, oh no, you can see like the what I explained beforehand. This you get like 17. Like this is normally worth 100, and 70 means you get 70% of the value of the item, which is above average. Is actually a good selling price. So here's a good idea to sell your stuff actually. And I don't need 3 shields, and in the beginning everything counts, so I just sell like the one that is in the worst shape. 1 armor I want to keep. I have this, so I don't need this. Maybe for a new recruit, a spear is always good. And I could sell this, but sometimes you have an event where in that city they pay double for everything that is like from beasts. And I don't really need that much money right now, so I'm fine on money. I don't do this, actually. He got messed up really badly. But I mean, I have like another armor here, which is really good, so you can have it. Looking fine. Not great, but fine. Didn't really had much good fights. It's day 7 already. I mean, I'm like level 3, level 2. It could be way better, but way worse too. So just check if this goes. Oh, the road continues here. There was like a Kara mission, and it's like two days away. You can do them, but it's okay. I mean, if he gets like twice in the wrong area or something, he's basically dead. This is not an easy fight. Kinda wanna avoid that if I can. Okay. What the heck? Yeah, I have to run. I think 18, yeah, that's too much. So if you want to run, that's not as big of a deal as you think, and I hope this works now and I don't lose like half of my men. The first round you want to move yourself. Just to the nearest exit basically. And you kind of want to move like smartly, right? The furthest away, you don't want to move like on tiles, because this costs more movement. You just move back, like you just... Some people just hit this thing directly and then they move sometimes in that area and then they get killed off. And of course you wanna basically avoid that, right? Yeah, there's no way. And because I really don't want to lose somebody, I do this again the next round. Actually moved him wrong. I missed one tile, to be honest. So now I think I could do this. I'm almost there. So just to be 100% sure. And this is not optimal, I know. And you lose renown doing that. But I can't beat them. And now I have like a small advantage in just running away. And there's like 4 parties of raiders and thugs. This is too much to handle for me. But this happens on higher difficulties sometimes. It's not like the end of the world. They get like a morale hit, a small one, but you can see here, like reheated from a battle. Okay. If you really want to be sure that you can get away, then just play on 1. And don't do this and click like here or here or here. Sometimes they take a different route and they even run back. And this is how you get caught. So just try to keep the clicking kind of near to you. I'm sorry for the... Goblins in the beginning is not a good idea to fight. Maybe they fight each other. Go ahead, have fun. Brawlers are really good. They cost like maintaining a lot most of the time, but they can roll extremely good. Like if you have like this dude and he rolls like high melee defense and has like some decent stats, he can become like very powerful melee fighter. Like they can. So it's like a cheap version of like, let's say a hedge knight, for example. Militiamen can be very good, but they're most of the time kind of expensive, so this is sometimes you get them very cheap, and then I would try them, but he's level 2 directly. Like sometimes they have like this name, right? The Idol. Sometimes this describes what traits they have, and I think he has like the hesitant trait or something, so he has like minus initiative. It's not like a big deal, but sometimes there's like this stupid or something, right? Then you know he's dumb and he gets like less experience, which is good for cultists, you know, to convert, but in that case here it's not. Okay, let's have a look what they have in store for us. I could use some food, which is not this. Sale price is not terrible, but I want to get rid of this. I need money. That's actually very good price, and I buy 1 stack. And this is expensive, but I don't want to, like, this is not like the biggest deal ever. It's decent. Yeah, but it's a big thing, a big town, just for interest here. There's nothing crazy here. Yeah, Fletcher. Of course, they have like all range stuff. You rarely buy stuff from them, like almost never. So it looks like then this is like the end of the road in a way. So there's like militia barracks. Oh, they are higher. There's at least one tier 3 one in it. So this is like a dead end, which is... Let's have a look. So we have some towns here, there's like a lot of traveling, it looks. Yeah, there's a way here, so I can maybe cut through this if I have enough of provisions. What an odd map. There will be a big area here, there's like wilderness. It's like for the late game. Now of course this will lead to the southern cities. 3, 6. Oh, there should be at least like 10 more cities. So yeah, so but we have night. There's like a lot of enemies, so I wouldn't just... Okay, this looks fine. A good thing to know if you really want to fight, you have a strong group and you want to have a lot of fighting, that area could actually be very beneficial. But again, it's not something I would recommend for like a new player, right? Always checking. I need a bit more food. Kind of short. Sale prices are really good. I like this. I was thinking about selling this. It's a good price. I rarely use axes. I prefer other weapons. The price is good, so I'll just sell it. Medical supplies are pretty expensive here. Don't want this. Something I wouldn't recommend doing if you just start out, but I have the provisions and can cut through like a lot of this stuff. I mean, I know that there's like a road here. Alright. One injury got away and one got worse. This is a bad injury. But it's actually not that big of a deal for him. That is not. Five weapon X. That's actually an easy fight to do. And this maybe sounds strange what I do now. It looks weird. But if spiders attack you, and you will see they will web me probably, then they get so many bonuses and hitting, and those are like puncture attacks, I think, that a shield doesn't really make a big of a difference, right? And because of that, oh cool, that other injury went away. That's very lucky. And therefore now you have like, because if you don't use a shield, you have this bonus here, double grab. You just do more damage. Right, and I only use weapons that hit pretty well. I can maybe even do like some sort of like spear wall. And it's only 5, so I should be fine. And you want to do this because... Do I have like a retinue? No, I don't. I can't show this to you because my retinue sucks. But hey, we started at -100, now we have 18. It's... If you... Like, there are of course different retinues that make sense, and one is really good, that is the scout, and then you move faster, and what just happened, you sometimes get like injuries or like diseases because of the terrain. I think what happened to him, I'm not 100% sure if this is the case. Those things never happen again, and you're 20 or 25% faster in moving, which speed everything up, right? Traveling distance, getting away from enemies, catching enemies, this makes all easier, and he's actually really... He's even not even that expensive. You kind of want to have him pretty early, right? But to get him, we come to the more annoying part. You have to fight five beasts fight. And those are nachos, those webnecks or spiders, and direwolves, right? Snakes, of course, could be too, but there's no way you fight snakes very early. Like, you shouldn't. They're only in the south and they're kind of dangerous. They grab you and something like this. Anyways, but this is a good fight to take. This should be fine. Maybe I can lure them out of the forest and it will be even more fine. Yeah, great. They are very fast, so if you want to reallocate, you have to do that. Maybe I want to have one here. Yeah, I like this. So I go with him here. So he will support him. He goes there. I do this. I could have flown. That was a misplay. So because there are so many here, and they will do that. I just do like this. That's pretty safe. Yeah, I just do this. 22%. Wait a bit. They should be fine with him. Was worth a try. Normally I wouldn't waste this much money. It was worth a try. Okay, that was kind of lucky. Want to block this, and he really needs help. That's good. This had the highest adjacent bonus. Very lucky that it hit 2 times. The highest threat now is here. This is like whatever. So nope. Moving in doesn't give me an attack. Alright. I mean, that's kind of what it is, right? Don't want to use Behold again. 1 turn, it's fine. Very good. I take this one because the chance of hitting him is higher than him, even though... Can't go back, even though a tile movement is normally 2, but because it's high elevation, that would require 3. That's even explained there. Yeah. Oh, no moral check. I could go up here, that's fine. Yeah, he just does. Oh, okay. That was kind of weird, but it went pretty well actually. XP is kind of low. For him it's a bit more, that's good. Yeah, didn't really give much, but it's another counter towards this thing. I mean, it's basically free. No level ups, a little bit of money here. Hage. Let's see what you have. That is good for selling. That's not good for selling. And yeah, this is another beast fight. It has 2 skulls. This looks like a rough time, so I will not do that. Yeah, selling price here is terrible. So there will be no city, so I will just move to the east and look what is there. How about it? Oh. Many, that's maybe not too hard to do. I recovered a little bit actually. Oh, we have to be careful. Bring those shields back. And again, this makes more sense like this, I think. 13. That's too much. And I think... Okay, that was... I wouldn't recommend doing that. That wasn't so smart. Another fortress. Set price is okay-ish. Again, I don't need that gold right now, so I sell them if I get a better opportunity. Tools are not expensive, they're actually fine, but I don't really need tools. Actually buy those daggers. Like this one. Yeah, I don't like this. This is way too much. Like, you go sometimes into like a city and then they have herbs for sale for like 180 or something. And of course I would like to have one because I actually need, but this is like, this is way too much. There's some decent helmets maybe. Yeah, only crap here. Yeah, so no, nothing really. I could buy dogs. Dogs are very strong early on. I mean, well, I calculated it together actually. But again, that's something you have to do in the beginning. This is all like bonus. Yeah, that's weird. Oh yes. 3. Yeah, very expensive too. Same sell prices. Don't need daggers. This will probably... Oh, not brigands. Yeah, that's again free money basically. Nothing crazy here. South. That's not it. To the south, around the region of Red Lowlands. Oh no, okay. That's very lucky. Normally in those attacks, I should be in the forest. I wait with him because I want to move him. So because this is, it's fine like this. Stay there. 1, 2. Okay. No. Wow. Yeah, this is really bad if you get so unlucky. Like, do you see that? Oh man. This can be very bad. I have to kill as many of them as I can. I just miss everything. And he hits. That's kind of funny. He's in the most danger right now. Can't do anything here. Interesting. I will go and help you. Very good. It's very important that you get rid of those nets, because this is a massive debuff you get from those. And then they basically always hit, which is really bad. I think because he's in melee, it does and I have the action points, it actually makes sense to switch to the dagger. Another miss, that was very lucky. 3 HP. It's more like a meme than actually weapon, but sometimes you get like very lucky shots. I mean, I had like was 2 headshots in a row, like hitting a raider with a very crazy weapon and he just died, and then he dropped like his weapon and his armor. Like, but this happens almost never, so this can happen, but it's extremely unlikely. He missed 3 times. That was kind of lucky. Those can be very good. You can amplify or enhance those nets and make them more durable, so enemies have a harder time to get out of them. This can be very useful later on, obviously. I'm not sure if I do this now, because in the beginning having a net is actually crazy, and using them, most people don't do that. Okay, we have 2 level ups and another beast fight. Pretty good. I have a small check here. So I'm 2.5 hours in already. I think I will take like a small break and return in like an hour or 2. Kind of need to eat something, so I will see you later. Have a nice time until then, and yeah, see you in a bit.